Good work, buddy. So good. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have we got a special episode for you today? But first, coffee, breakfast.
Jingle bells all the way to the cottage.
Hey, what happened to your hat, Father Christmas? Butter in there.
More butter.
Need a bit more butter.
It's a bit little.
You say Merry Christmas, everybody.
Happy Christmas, everybody. Thank you very, very much for spending part of your Christmas with us, the newbies here in Portugal. We're so grateful, as always, to have you along with us and along for the adventure. Coming up in this special Christmas extended episode, we're going to have competitions, we're going to have shout outs, we're going to have big thank yous. We're going to be cooking, we're going to be opening gifts, we're going to be decorating Christmas trees, we're going to be doing all sorts of stuff, but we're not going to be doing any more cross-dressing. I absolutely promise you that. So back in the summertime, a little bit earlier on in the year, when my shoulder was feeling particularly sore, Tara dressed up as me and wandered down and did some of my job. A whole bunch of you guys asked, could John dress up as Tara and do some cooking? Well, you got both of it together. Not going to do that again. First things first, let's crack on. See what I did there? And start the show with a whole bunch of really fun clips, some of our favourite clips. Some you probably haven't seen, some bloopers from this past year. So I hope you enjoy this montage and we'll catch you back shortly in our normal clothes.
Silent night, I only have one wish for the shooting star. Holy night, send me someone to love so I can hold their hand while we're skating around the streets Central Park. Kiss them under the mistletoe. Oh, I want a Christmas kind of spark.
We're missing the tractor action, my darling.
I know, but I don't know what to do. No, Chris, don't come here, sweetie. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there.
All right, I'm going to have to put Sawyer down. Sorry, I've got to go and save your mum again. Actually, we need the tractor to pull you out, darling.
Yeah, I'm going to have to come without my boot.
Okay.
Darling. Oh no, they're both stuck.
Things come and sets up too. So does love.
Getting dizzy.
Send me someone I can talk to.
Christo, are you robbing food from the chickens?
Memories of Christmas past. Oh, an open fire and another love to make it last. We'll build Frosty the Snowman and dance along with the Christmas band, and then we'll fly like two old lovebirds walking around a winter wonderland.
The last time we featured. Nail in there. That didn't feel as sharp as it used to.
Send me an extra star.
That wasn't your fault. Oh man, my favourite time of day. I've been coming down for a walk every morning to the river and it's just so peaceful and so beautiful. It's such a good way to start the day. while I was down here, I thought I'd tell you about my favourite AG1, and I'm going to ask you to stick with me because I know that these ads are everywhere and you've probably heard it all before. But I really wanted to level with you on the impact it's had on my life because it's really been quite profound. The biggest difference I find is that I feel so much less bloated when I'm being really committed with it and having it every day. But it also helps kind of set my day up in the right way because once you've done something good at the beginning of your day, you kind of have incentive to carry on doing good for the rest of your day, and I'm really feeling the benefits. So if you haven't tried it yet, definitely check it out. The link's in our description. You'll get your 5 free travel packs and your year's supply of vitamin D3 K2 drops with your first purchase of AG1. And if you don't know what this is, it's an all-in-one nutritional supplement that has 75 vitamins, minerals, whole food sourced ingredients, adaptogens, probiotics, prebiotics, and basically everything that you would need from a collection of supplements. I saw a stat the other day that if you were to buy all of the supplements that you need to cover everything that's covered in this bottle, you'd spend something like $225. AG1 will cost you about $79 a month. So the saving is massive, but it's also a much simpler way to get everything that your body needs to function at its best. Super important this time of year where it's a bit chilly, but also as we go into the festive season, which is traditionally a time of massive indulgence. I am going to be so grateful to be starting my day with something that sets me off on the right path to kind of keep control of that and feel healthy and fit. Anyway, I'm off on my walk. Link in description. Don't forget to click it. Thanks, folks. Your support means the world. And a huge thanks to AG1 for being with us for it all. Right, breakfast is done. The look back is done. We're all dressed a little bit smarter than we were this morning. And I think it's time we decorate a tree. So let me tell you about our Christmas decorations because they're quite special, but not a very extensive collection. But I bought these penguins for John and I's first Christmas together. Was it just before we got married in Antarctica by a penguin?
Oh my darling, we just got married.
But those are the kind of beginning of our Christmas decoration journey.
And what's this?
These, Crusoe, were sent to us by one of our lovely Portuguese subscribers.
And they're like a heartbeat.
They're beautiful, hey?
Yeah.
Beautiful hearts. These I bought in Tanzania many years ago. They're handmade by some Maasai ladies and they're beautiful. And I love that they jingle.
And then like this, put on top.
Yeah, put on top. This, I think, is going to be our Christmas angel. What do you reckon? We bought that from a roadside stall in Namibia.
Great.
Do you remember, love?
I do, yeah.
Yeah?
I do.
Just before we
The
handed
Marlowe.
Crusoe out the window to the Kimber ladies.
That's great.
And then these gorgeous little things are actually made by an old school friend of mine. Oh, that's so sweet. There's more in here. Those were given to us by a family friend who may or may not be watching, Inga, from Denmark, years ago. So that's something from my childhood.
Mummy.
What have we got in
Mummy,
here?
check.
That we bought in Victoria Falls with Crusoe. Do you remember? Probably not, because I think I bought that without telling you. And then these are little elephants made by hand in Zimbabwe. So a slightly unconventional collection of Christmas decorations, but my hope for the future of our family Christmas decorations is that we have things that are collected from around the world, from our travels. I've got some catching up to do. But I also read something the other day which I thought was so beautiful, which these little elephants would be perfect for. When you buy a new decoration for your tree, you buy one for your tree and one for each of your children's trees, and it should represent something in their kind of year, I suppose, or something that's happened to them that year. So I love that these came as a 3, and we had the first Christmas when we had both boys in Zimbabwe. So one would go into a box for Sawyer, one would go into a box for Crusoe, and one would go into a box for us. And when they eventually leave home to start their own families and their own Christmas traditions, they take a box of Christmas decorations from their life. Anyway, I think we should wait until Sawyer wakes up to decorate the tree because it is the only part he can help with, and we can start with the lights. Darling, you'll be pleased to hear that I've bought Christmas lights that need to be hung all the way around the top of the roof, please.
Oh my goodness. All right, everybody, I have also got changed. You'll be delighted to see and know that I don't have my normal True Classic t-shirts on. I've got a shirt on today. There we go. Wife likes it when I wear a shirt. I've also exchanged my cap for a funny hat Traditionally, I haven't really been into Christmas very much, but now we've got kids.
He is the actual Christmas Grinch, but we're trying to convince him of its merits.
Yeah. Well, we've got kids now, so it's fun. All right, let's get this tree all decorated and looking fancy and snazzy.
Lights first.
Lights first. Right, where are we putting it?
Not as long as I thought. Oh, were you thinking they go up on the
Go up the
banister?
stairs. Yeah.
I have got hooks there, but you don't got it? There. Reach. They look pretty.
Did you make the flash, Crusoe?
Yeah.
Well done, you. Well, they do lots of different kinds of flashing. Wow. Can you make it stop, Crusoe? There we go.
I mean,
I have this suspicion that we are going to have Crusoe underneath that table doing that quite a lot this Christmas. Although the good news is, actually, we're not here. We're in India.
I love Christmas. That's good, because they leave it on that setting. That's a nice one. Sawyer can have this one.
Oh, there we go, buddy. Hang on a minute. You're gonna love this.
Sawyer's a little Christmas reindeer. Crusoe.
You look fab, buddy.
Good work, buddy. So cool, hey?
I need to wake it up.
Right, should we get decorating a tree?
Let's decorate a tree. This one's still waking up by the looks of things.
Okay. Let's put them on the tree. You gonna come and stand here and help me?
Yeah.
Isn't Christmas so beautiful, Crusoe?
So we've gone for a small Christmas tree this year, not a massive big one. What have you got there, Sawyer? What have you got? What is it? So, I should let everybody into a little secret right now. I have never particularly liked birthdays or Christmases ever before. In fact, I've spent quite a lot of Christmas days completely on my own, in the middle of the bush, in the middle of the jungle. Once I even spent Christmas Day completely alone at home in England when I lived alone. So I know what it is to spend Christmas Day alone. Even when you don't really care about Christmas, it's still not very nice. So if you're alone on Christmas Day this year, we wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. Sawyer especially. What have you got there? What have you got? What is it? What noise does it make? We wish you the very, very happiest Christmas, and we hope that you have such a I'm sorry, buddy. We hope that you have such a wonderful day anyway.
We're sending you lots and lots and lots of love from our family to you.
And if you're surrounded and it's bedlam and there are people absolutely everywhere,
we send lots of champagne and wine to you.
have another glass of wine and find a quiet
stop.
corner for 10 minutes. You'll be just fine.
Come on then, let's get this tree
All right,
decorated.
let's do it.
First things to go on, darling. Penguins, our penguins.
Where did they come from? Okay.
Okay, you put yours, and I'll put mine. Oh. Okay.
All right, you're going to hang that onto the Christmas tree. What's that? Yeah, let's do it.
One for Mummy and Daddy, one for Crusoe. That's it.
Nice.
Hold on. Go. And this one is for Sawyer. And one day, boys, these Christmas decorations will be in your box of Christmas decorations to your life, wherever that may be. I know you want it, it's got to go on the tree. It's going to be a hard concept for you to understand, but we'll get there. Would you like one? That'll keep you happy.
A giggle, 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 giggle. All right, this one's going to go here. Symmetry is what's keeping the tea up.
Put something else there.
Ah! Wow! Isn't that the coolest? Wow!
Right, I think that's enough. Right, my love, as the Christmas Grinch who's slowly being converted,
Yes.
I think you should have the honour of putting the angel on the top.
There we go.
Lovely.
That's very cool.
Isn't it?
Thank you, Namibia. That was a great trip. We're in India right now, everybody. And if you want to watch us over in India, trying on saris, running around with rats, seeing leopards and tigers, riding in tuk-tuks and doing all sorts of crazy stuff, head on over to our other channel, The Newbys Explore. Super easy to find. Just Google it or type The Newbys Explore into the YouTube banner, into the YouTube search bar, and come on over and join us in India.
Okay, so as I mentioned, we have our lovely family here. There she is in the fridge. Cousin Nicole and her husband Nardis. They are looking after the farm for us while we go to India. And Nicole's parents are coming from South Africa and they'll also be here for Christmas, which is why it felt like it was fitting for us to decorate the house and make everything feel Christmassy, even though we weren't going to be here. We thought we'd have an early Christmas celebration together before we head off and make a big Christmas lunch. And it'll be my first time trying a full plant-based Christmas dinner. Glazed carrot and mushroom Wellington as our centerpiece. And we're going to have all the trimmings. And yeah, I thought I'd share it with you and see if maybe you fancy doing it too. So, first things first, peeled our carrots. The recipe calls for rainbow carrots. We can't find such a thing in Portugal. So, we're just using normal orange ones. We're going to drizzle them with maple syrup and olive oil and get them in the oven at 160 degrees. Feels quite fitting that we're ending this year with a Christmas recipe that kind of feels like it's pushing the boat out a little bit and something new for me because I've had so much fun this year trying new recipes and new things, especially things like pickles and jams and trying to make the most of all the produce that we've had on the farm. Can you help me film?
I can see you.
Your fingers up in the camera. Do you know what I'm loving about this? Is it's got all of this goodness. Mushrooms, oats, it's going to have spinach, it's got beans. And if you think of that as a centerpiece, that's packing so much punch in terms of nutrition and good things and variety in your diet, which is such a cool thing to be able to add to a Christmas table. And so much more than a big turkey, which is just one item. Come in. Who's that for? Thank you, my boy. That's so beautiful. Thank you so much. Mummy's making Christmas Wellington. The moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to build the Wellington. So we've got some shop bought puff pastry. I have to put a layer of oats apparently, which intrigues me, but anyway. About 25 centimeters by 10. So excited to try this. Honestly, I cannot wait. Okay, now a quarter of the mushroom filling. Pat it down. Time for carrots. Okay, now the wrapping. Mommy's making a Wellington. Just push it in like that. Making a nice bed for the carrots. On your way out. Well done. Should we stick it on? One last star. Oh, it's all got a bit sticky. Okay. Let me get it out for you. Can you put it over here, please? That's it. Well done. No, I think that's enough.
I need to put some popcorn.
Right, we are going to put that in the fridge and we're going to enjoy it for supper later. I cannot wait. Coming up in this episode, we are going to eat our Christmas dinner, obviously. We are going to announce some winners of a giveaway. And there's just way more Christmas chaos to come. Thanks for being here with us, folks. Merry Christmas.
Just gonna leave the kitchen for 1 second to talk to you a little bit about projects that we've got coming up in January. Exciting projects like this one right here that Karen gave us the idea that we should be building a Swiss Family Robinson treehouse. Anyway, in the comments, we often get a lot of very good ideas given to us, a lot of support, a lot of love. So thank you so much. We have released over 100 videos this year. Believe it or not, that's quite a lot, isn't it? And each one of those videos gets approximately 1,000 comments. That means that we've had nearly 100,000 comments across our channel, 85,000 new subscribers just in this last year. That's absolutely astounding. We are so very, very grateful to all of you who've joined us this year, the 85,000 that have joined us this year, the 156,000 that are with us right now. And if you're watching and this is the first time you've come across our channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you're enjoying every single minute of this as much as we are. So the comments, they are a really big part of our everyday here, and Tara and I dip into them almost daily so that we can see what you guys are talking about, guiding us, guiding the channel, giving us feedback on what you like and what you don't like. Every now and then we get a comment that truly resonates with us and makes us think we're doing a really great job here, or it makes us feel just warm inside. You know the kind of comments. So today, what we really want to do is say a huge thank you, not just to the person we're about to give a piece of merch out to, but to every single person that has left a comment of encouragement and a comment of love. We wish we could give out 100,000 pieces of merch, but that's truly impossible. So today we're going to give out one single piece of merch to a lady who has left us a comment on almost every single one of our videos this year. And they've all been so supportive and so encouraging. This particular comment came off the back of one of our more controversial videos, in fact. When Crusoe was helping Tara and Joao take the chaff away from the beans on the top of the knot garage. Who remembers that episode? Tara and I acknowledged afterwards, we were like, oh yeah, I can see why people were worried about that one. Well, Kimberly King, you sent us a message that truly resonated and helped us feel supported and helped us understand a little bit more about actually what we're doing. It made us think about things that we hadn't thought about before. So Kimberly, here's your comment. I love that you let Crusoe on the roof with you instead of keeping him on the ground. As soon as I saw him go up on the ladder, I could just imagine all of the comments of why do you risk him up there? And that's fair. We agree, totally agree. But if you scare him into staying in only safe places, he will never be brave, which will mean never thinking big and definitely no exploring. Watching you teach him to take care, but not to be afraid, is just as delightful and honestly something I wish I had been taught rather than to be ever cautious. You guys are inspiring my inner child to be much braver. Hugs to you all. Thanks, Kimberly, and thanks to everybody who regularly supports us. We are so very, very, very grateful. More adventure and more being brave is coming up soon in the form of something that's in the middle of big trees. But for now, we're going to head back to the kitchen. I think Tara's there doing some cooking or something along those lines. And Kimberly, hopefully you're watching. Please shoot us off a quick email with your address on so that we can get you a piece of Newbys merch sent out ASAP. And it'll be from the new catalogue of the 2024 Let's Explore range.
We are just getting lunch on the table and I'm about to call the whole family to come and enjoy what is our first kind of big Christmas do on our beautiful stone table. But before everybody comes to join us, I just wanted to make a really, well, kind of big and very exciting announcement. Over the course of this year, we have tried so many new fun things with the produce that we've got off the farm. Hello, big boy. And I've been sharing recipes as we've been going along of things that we found that have been delicious. One of which being these cucumber ice lollies. Every time we share something, all of you ask us for recipes and ask me to share. And so I am so excited to announce that we have just put together our very first edition cookbook from the farm. It comes in 2 different forms and you'll find everything you need to know in the description below with all the links that you need in order to be able to find it and to buy it just in time for Christmas for somebody that you love or just for yourself. So the first option is just your standard PDF cookbook. It has 19 recipes, a few for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and some, of course, very tasty treats at the end. But the second option is kind of really special and I think fits us best. It's a PDF with embedded video links, which have corresponding videos for each recipe. It's a real insight into our family life. It's a chance to come and join us as we make food for the boys. It's all a bit chaotic, it's all a bit mad, but it's very, very real, kind of raw and unedited as much as we could. And I hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoyed making it. So if you'd like to check it out, I would be so grateful for the support. I'll admit to a little bit of imposter syndrome, but you asked, and so we thought, why not put it together? And I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to hear your thoughts. There's also a limited edition tote bag over on our merch page, which will only be live for a very short time. So if you want to get your hands on one of those, make sure you go and check it out. Anyway, thank you as ever for all of the support. It means the absolute world to us. I think it's time for Christmas lunch. Come on then. Boys, who's excited for Christmas?